The summer of 1980 started like any other in the small town of Brookfield, Connecticut. Families enjoyed barbecues, kids ran laughing through sprinklers, and life hummed with a familiar, comforting rhythm. But for the Glatzel family, that summer marked the descent into a nightmare. It began innocuously enough. 11-year-old David Glatzel complained of troubling visions, shadowy figures whispering threats, a ghastly creature promising to drag him to hell. His parents, initially brushing off the fears as part of a child's overactive imagination, soon found themselves sleepless, as David's episodes grew increasingly violent. He would scream through the night, thrashing and convulsing, his eyes rolling back into his head. Desperate, the Glatzels turned to their church, and the local priest agreed to observe David. What he witnessed unnerved even the seasoned clergyman. David's voice would transform into a guttural growl, and objects around him would move on their own. Word quickly spread, and famed paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren took an interest. Their involvement solidified the belief that David was not merely troubled, but possessed by a demon. The Warrens conducted several exorcisms, with Lorraine documenting the terrifying ordeal. David levitating, speaking in tongues, and displaying superhuman strength. Amidst the chaos, one figure stood vigilant, Arne Johnson, David's sister's boyfriend. He moved into the Glatzel home, determined to protect the family. As the exorcisms raged on, Arne began to taunt the demon, daring it to take him instead. The ordeal culminated in a chilling climax one frigid night. David fell into a deep, almost comatose state, and the Glatzel household seemed to return to normal. However, their respite was short-lived. On a cold February afternoon in 1981, Arne Johnson brutally murdered his landlord, Alan Bono. His defense? He was possessed by the same demon that had tormented David. The trial that followed was a media spectacle. Dubbed the